the angles, which is probably the correct thing to do at this stage. I'm surprised that Gamer Legion haven't actually gone for any semblance of a rotation or put themselves in a position for a rotation either, to be honest. Grux isn't really in the greatest player of places to go over towards the B side, and now Hampus is heading over, but Flarich has more than enough time to be able to position himself wherever he wants.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough clutch for him to pull off. He is going to be sat in the corner, the Glock in hand as well. Peeking round, one shot, doesn't quite manage the second. Looking for it as well, though. Flarich well placed, and he'll be able to close out the round. Not enough for Gamer Legion to bring things back. Site setup, because although now that I think about it, I do remember Nork being like the primary AWP, but I would actually like to see a team with him primary AWPing in it, because I do think that Hampus is actually a very good AWPer. Yakinda, once again, going to be left with the SG, probably wanting to get the AWP, but yet to really save up the finances for it. Molotov will actually force Grux off a
2, as Hampus did try and peek into him, and that leaves this bomb site open for the taking.
Yeah, this one's going to be a little bit tougher. Retaking B is a tough task to ask for, but they do have some utility, at least, to get themselves back into the site. Kenza will already close out existence, and that's the moment they decide, okay, we need to be saving our weapons. Even if you just look at the numbers, you crunch them in your head, you know. The backline's looking to try and hold on to this one. He hasn't done too well. It's at least going to be one kill for him, but the rotation from Grux and Hampus hope to find some kills back. Now, Hampus is an absolute pistol king, and he continues that trend. Ivan going round, and Hampus, he's just a boss with this weapon. See him with a Deagle. He's one of my favorite Deagle players in the game, and he's doing the work with the USP as well.
All hail King of the Pistols. You know what, Dennis? I can see where all of them, but you never really know how it might go otherwise. Alex pushing up aggressively. Nice flick onto Mihu. Alex! 3 versus 3, but utility is there on the side of Chaos, so if they want to start chucking that out and trying to push forward together, now would be a great time to do so. Now, of course, they have to kill with Mirbit as well. They've smoked him off temporarily, but Gustafsson now has to make sure that he's not pushing through. Gustafsson with his 3rd kill of the round, playing out that retake perfectly, and they will be able to get that defuse as well.
Off play catches them in turn. It's all going to be on Snakes, who can't deny the plant going down, but now has to start fragging, and he'll find the first. Goes for the smoke. Might just stick this. He's going to make them think he's doing it, and now he's going to go for the frags instead. No armor, though, means that this aim punch is going to be tough, and they're going to elevate to try and dig out his position. And Oroka is harassing him back. Time ticking off the clock. Snakes needs to find these kills immediately if he's going to go ahead and take this. And they're just toying with him every which way. There's the first. Now he's got no cover of smoke to get this defuse, and Wrath can just shoulder peek him away.
Does he have time?
I think he does.
I think he has time.
I think so. I think Snakes has won this. He takes the fight. He brings the pressure to them, and Snakes single-handedly brings through this round with 3 kills in total.
Wow, Snakes 3v1 gets it done.
Seconds left on the clock. However, MBK is going to eventually get that bomb down. AWP's actually moved into his hands. RPK will also be forced a little bit out of his angle. You can see the AWP of Snatchy hoping to try and probe back in, but in fact, it's Veggie to already close out one. MBK will at least trade another back, but it's going to come into the 1v1, and Occo gets both. A nice couple of trades coming from him, and finally, after a 6-round streak, VP are on the board.
That was incredible from Occo, though. Those last 2 kills were fantastic. Beyond that, though, just Virtus Pro getting a few fantastic pickoffs that allowed them to really lead into the retake round, which is something that we haven't really seen from them so far.
It's got another kill.
Oh no, this is completely falling apart for Vitality right now. They thought that Connector could be their entrance point, but it will be their point of exit. To whether Apex can use that utility to his advantage and try and retake. Still no kit though, but a headshot is what he's got. 2 versus 3. Snacks on the other side will have the bomb smoked away. Snacks waiting for them to push in, but he's got 1 and he's looking for 2. RPK's not got much longer to live, but he makes it work for him. Flashbang in his belt. Veggie will be caught out, but Veggie's got the duel. The newbie taking it by storm. 2 kills for him this pistol round. The opener and the one to finish.
Or it could be someone a little bit further off the rails, but let's not talk about that side of things. We are going to be pushing forward into this B site once again. It was previously Grux to do a lot of the damage, but he has actually switched up his position and has 3 players in support this time. And while it's as easy as you like, last man left Flarich just hoping to try and connect to Juan. The chances seem slim, and even if he does, there's so many remaining players just waiting to close him down. He's sort of just hoping that somebody gets a little bit aggro and tries to jump up and spot him out.
This B side really isn't doing them any favors right now. Some beautiful crossfires coming in consistently. Grux and Hampus doing such a good job at able to detect a few players, but Apex, like you said, is the right word. Nachi waiting for the push to come through. Mihu's on the other side of connector. If he can get down RPK, that would be a big kill to get, and that's exactly what happens. But now he doesn't have HP, and it's a 1 versus 1 that he just can't win.
Yeah, I think of effective trade from NBK just to make sure there was no chance of that round slipping away. But Apex continues. 24 kills now.
Flash levels. And yeah, it's going to be 6-9 going into the second half. And just got to wait for these guys to ready up, and we'll get back into the action. But it's been a great night of matches tonight, Mike. I mean, that last match going into double OT was fantastic. We weren't even going to be casting that one originally.
We were not. No. Sometimes the change of pace is all you need. Sometimes you just gotta mix it up. Gotta change plans.
Hampus hasn't been detected yet, though. Oh, never mind! Straight to the face. He looks him through. He looks him in the eyes through the smoke, really, more than anything else. And now Nog is just going to continue through and be brought down as well. Grux left alone versus 5, but he knows that he just can't get it done. 10-5 Gamer Legion aren't quite. Absolutely, and this is where Gamer Legion, with their 2 sets of utility, they're trying to just overwhelm them. Proster does have a kit, but with how aggressively they're postured, that might not even come to it. Flarich in the hot seat, looking for 1, gets it on the second shot, and now the second kill as well. Third comes through. Flarich really looking fantastic.
Too much so far. Only 2 deaths to his name, and there's not going to be another one added just yet. Left all on to good stuff, and that's a nice little shot from him. Makes his way towards the site. Faven quickly able to rotate in a good position as well. This is a risky play. If he goes through the smoke here, that's one of the only ways they could actually lose the round. But he's actually just going to sit within it, wait patiently. His teammate just behind him as well, as the smoke will look to fade. Bomb faked out. Faven goes through, but he has a flash, but it doesn't matter. Gustafsson is waiting on the other side, and that actually gives him an opportunity here. 30 seconds left on the clock. Going to watch towards Banana. I wonder if he'll actually go for the full rotation here. I think he was just checking.
Oh no! You really like to see those, last second.
Lost in the sauce. There was a man in towards connector on the CT side, but he's going to fall back after a whole bunch of utilities used against him. But you can see Odorous, and in that advanced position over towards long once again. Connor in the area, but I think he might be a little bit too afraid to peek.
With 4 players in apartments, they're pretty hard committed over towards this A side already.
Yeah, this is where Spitty is running as fast as he can to try and get back. It's all going to be left on to Dennis in a good position. Actually, can he fade back in? Now, this could be worrying. Searson's also managed to pick off 2, but thankfully, DGL was actually in the backline. Searson still surviving. Mervin will help him out. Searson's just hit a crazy shot as well, snapping onto the last man. And, well, it's left all onto DGL, looking to try and do what...
Coming from Veggie's distracted, but that means then the A side is open for the taking. Akko smoked off, looking to go in 3 versus 3 still, but Vitality, never mind. They just don't have what it takes anymore.
Yeah, Zaiwu left in a clutch. Actually manages to find 1, but it should be the trade. As I say that, though, he's actually going to manage to survive a little bit longer than expected, and that will